Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to add a listing of all our articles. So far, we have the ability to create new articles, we have the ability to edit existing articles, and we can show individual articles. But we don't have a page that lists all our articles in our application. So let's take a look. My server is running, so I'm just going to preview the application. Over here, the route for listing articles, which is usually called the index route, is /articles. The action index could not be found for articles controller. So first thing, we're going to add the index action. So in our articles controller, on top over here, above new, I'm going to define index end. Okay, now let's try this again. Missing template articles index. Okay, now over here, first, I want to grab all articles that are in my database. So I'll do something like this. At articles. Now, what you name this is up to you. I'm calling it at articles because I'm going to grab all articles, so it'll be plural. So it'll just be easier for me to work with. Equals article.all. So this will grab all the articles from the database. Okay. And now I need a view. And the place we're going to create the view is the same place, views articles. Under articles, right click, new file. We're going to call it index.html.erb. All right, so over here, let's say h1, listing all articles. Let's see what that did. There's my page, listing all articles. Perfect. Now we need to fill in the information to list each individual article. Okay, so we're going to use a table tag and then table, close the tag. And within it, table row and then table header. We're going to say we have title. So I'm going to say title and then close the table header tag. Then another header is going to be description. Okay, those are the two attributes that we have. Close that header and then close the row. Now, how are we going to display our articles, each of them individually? How are we going to do that? Notice how we grab this at articles instance variable. Okay, this is going to have all of the articles in our database. And the way we're going to display each one is we're going to iterate through this at articles instance variable, which will have each individual article object. And then we're going to display the title and description for each of them. So let's take a look at how we're going to do this. First, embedded Ruby tag. To iterate through, remember, articles.each do, and then I'm going to call this variable article. You can call it anything. Close embedded Ruby tag, and then table row. So on each row, table data, I'm going to have embedded Ruby tag that with an equals because I'm going to render something here. I'm going to reference title and description by using this article variable that I've created here, right? This article object. So article.title, close embedded Ruby tag, close the table data, then again td embedded Ruby tag article dot description, close embedded Ruby, close td, then close the row. All right, once we do that, we have to end this do block. So again, embedded Ruby, and there you go, save that. So let's see what that did. This should display all our articles. And there it is. We have title and description. We have, this is my first title, this is the description. These are all the titles and descriptions that we have in our database. Okay? Now what is missing? We have a listing now of all our articles, but we don't have the ability to basically show each individual one. I want a link to show and a link to edit next to each one, so I can go to those pages, either the show page or the edit page. Okay, so let's go ahead and add those links. First thing we're going to do is look at rake routes. So cd rails projects alpha-blog and then rake routes. So there's my edit article path. And if I scroll up a little, actually it's right below it, there's my show path. So I want those two to be displayed. And then on top, I want a new article link to be displayed on top of the table. So first thing I'm going to do is embedded Ruby tag link to create new article. Okay? And then the path to create new article is new article path. So I'll just say new article underscore path. Close embedded Ruby, save that. Let's see what that did. Create new article. Okay, it's very close, so I'll put it in a p tag. P tag, and then close the p tag. Save that. Okay, much better. So create a new article. Now this should go to my new article route. There it is, create an article. Perfect. Now let's add the edit and show action to each of these. Okay, how do we do that? For each article over here, after it displays title, description, I want it to display embedded Ruby tag, link to edit. Then what is the path? Edit right here, edit article path. So edit underscore article underscore path. Save that. Then TD. Then another TD should be link to show article path. Now over here, we're going to have to give the article object. And remember, we're iterating through each article and we're assigning them to this article variable, not at article over here. At article is the instance variable that includes all of the articles. So for each individual one, the reference should be just simply article, which is this one. So article path, article. Okay, then close embedded Ruby tag and close the TD. Let's take a look at that. Okay, we have a problem. Edit article path. It's saying no route matches actions edit controller articles. Missing required keys. So here, I didn't give it the article. I simply said edit article path. If you look over here, edit article requires the ID. So edit article path over here, article. There you go. Let's reload this. There you go. So each one has edit and show. If I click on show, it's showing the article. If I click on edit, it's going to the edit article page for that article. Perfect. Now what else is missing here? A couple of more routes are missing, right? First of all, if I go to create new article, what if I don't want to create an article? Then I want to have a link here that goes back to the article's index, right? Similarly, for edit article, if I don't want to edit an article, I want the same link. And then for show article, same thing. So let's add those links. First, I'm going to go to the new article page right here. At the bottom, I'm just going to say embedded Ruby link to back to articles listing. And then I'll say articles path, since I have the listing path now. Okay, now close embedded Ruby. Now copy this, Command C. Make sure you save this page. So I'll say Command S to save it. Then go to your show page. The bottom, same thing, save that. Edit page, edit HTML ERB, same thing. Paste that, save it. All right, now let's reload the page. Perfect, so here's my new article. Title, description, create article, back to articles listing. Perfect, that's working. Edit, title, description, back to articles listing. Perfect. Show, title, description, back to articles listing. Now in the show article page, I want an ability to edit an article also. So let's go ahead and add that. Okay, so I want the edit link in the show page as well. So here's my show HTML ERB. Here's a link to back to articles listing. Over that, I'll simply add in a link to edit this article. And the path should be edit _ article _ path, but you have to give it the article. Now in this case, the article is at article right here. So at article. Close embedded Ruby tag, save this. Now let's see what that looks like. Over here, reload the page. All right, if I go to the show page, edit this article, and then back to articles listing. Okay, now this doesn't look that good. I want a break in the middle. So I'm going to do this. Add a pipe over here. Save that. Reload. Perfect. Edit this article, back to articles listing. All right, so the links are working. Create new article is working. All of the links are working. Now the only action remaining is delete article. But before we do the delete article, there's some redundancy in our code that we need to take care of. First of all, if you take a look at this, look at the edit article template. Okay, and then look at the new article template. It's virtually the same page. So what are we going to do about it? We're going to extract this away. Okay, we're going to extract away the code from the new HTML ERB and edit HTML ERB and create a form partial. So if we need to make any updates, we can just make it to the form partial and both new and edit will be fine. So we're going to handle that in the next video and then proceed to building the destroy action. Now, before we move forward, it's time to make a commit to our Git repository, right? We've added some actions. So first, I'm going to shut down my server. Okay, so over here, we'll do git status. So I've modified these three articles controller with the new and show action, and then my edit and index aren't even tracked. So what I'll do is first git add -a, then git commit -m, add edit, update, show, and index listing. Okay, close quote, hit enter. So now my changes are committed. Now git push to push our code to repository. All right, perfect. So I'll see you in the next video where we'll work on the partials and the destroy action.